Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to the Tlaqua campaign. So in the last episode, we had our ritual started, and the Chaos Hordes have come. We've eliminated a couple of their armies already, and as you can see here, we've only got 3 left. One outside the Elven Ruins, one by the Plain of Tuskers, and one here at Tlaqua. Now these are going to be fairly easy pickings in my opinion for the amount of forces we can bring to them. For example, up here at the Elven Ruins, we've got Tiqtak'To sitting around in the ruins himself. And Tiktaq'To, I believe, is just about able to reach that army if we come into attack. So let's come over here first, and let's see about dealing with him, shall we? Now what's the balance bar going to give us? That I can live with pretty easily. Let's auto-resolve it. And there we go, decisive victory. I mean, a slight shame because we could have fought the dragon, but I'm not Angel after all. So, I am Warrior Angel, but not Angel. Anyway, so we're doing that at least. Kill meats. No, that's Chaos Flesh. Ugh. Let's go and get some more money from them. There we go. And we managed to get Fearless as well, the highest tier one. Excellent. So that's that done. Now, what can we do about these two? Well, this one I can't reach, I think, this turn. Tiqtak'To might. Maybe. But we do have this army here, so I'll tell you what. Tiqtak'To, you come out and fight the Skaven. Do I want to fight this for the fun of it or not? I mean, to be honest, we couldn't lose this if we tried. Yeah, another auto-resolve. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we'll eat them. Certainly. Ooh. So takes hunger. Oh yeah, we got that in the last turn, didn't we? Before this one. So now we got 40 extra plaques. Well done. Unknown Skaven faction destroyed. Carnivorous horticulturist. Luxurious first line of defense is the forest itself. Gives my army, or gives my character poison attacks, and siege holdout time +2 for the local region. That is actually very useful for Tlaqua. Definitely going to keep him that. Can you actually equip it, by the way? Yes, you can. Excellent. So, you can do that. You can just... I'll tell you what. Let's just keep you here for the moment. And Quagga. You could force march all the way up there, but let's not do that. Let's just get you marching into my territory here. And then we'll see what we can do about this army and when it comes towards us. Malefex Kurgan Tamer. I don't believe you had a dragon, did you? No. We could fight it. We'll see what the balance bar is going to be like. First of all though, let's sort out our skills. Lord Croak. Oh yeah, we were waiting until his next level, weren't we? Because then we can get a bunch of skills in. So we'll ignore you. Takao, what can we give you? Let's give you evasion so we can move up to the next skill tree. Exorcism, Shield of Sapphire, Chain Lightning, or the increased melee attack. Actually, let's give you... what are these two? This one, plus 15 power reserve, 15% magic resistance. Let's give you reserves of Eldritch Energy for now. We do have a few Tomb Guards, so once we get that Soul of Stone, that would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? Okay, Xotl, what should we give you? Another pointed skirmisher, maybe? No, actually, because his thing at the moment, his his army's upkeep bonus, which we're not essentially paying for right now, is probably going to disappear at some point. So let's just reduce the upkeep for the whole army. He's got some pretty decent units in here. I don't particularly want to be hit that massively with the upkeep once we have to start paying for them. So we'll leave that for now. Who else? Tiqtak'To, yourself. I am really starting to run out of stuff to give you. Well, you can get Geomantic Substance, because why not? Otherwise... nah. Don't have any crocs. Do we have croc scores in your army? I'll have to have a check. Hang on. What about... yeah, let's give you Spawnkin. So this affects the red-crested skinks as well as the salamanders and chameleons. Oh, yeah. Basically, this affects these guys. That would be useful. And you guys as well, don't forget. Okay, what else? Tiqtak'To. Let's give you Woundmaker. Oh no, hang on. Deadly Onslaught and Appointed Woundmaker. There we go. And we then got a whole bunch of money. So what we could actually start to do is start moving our armies up towards El Calabad and Sudenburg from Exotor and Tiktaq'Tos. So we'll be in a position then in the next turn, or maybe the turn after. Because, let me have a quick look. Exotor... Yeah. Because if you remember, we can search the ruins, as weird as it sounds. We can search the ruins for one turn, and then we can recolonize them afterwards, as long as there's no enemy armies nearby. So we'll get them into position, we'll maybe see about searching the ruins, we'll have a look-see, and then we'll go from there then. Otherwise, what else do we need to do? Any more buildings we can upgrade? Any defenses we need to do? Kingdom of Beasts? Sure, we'll upgrade you. Pyramid of Itzel? Okay, sure. Got plenty of cash at this point, so we can upgrade a few buildings at least. Corvinia, to be honest, Tower Stars. Let's just give you this for a little bit of extra cash, I guess. That can actually go now. Let's upgrade this. Old One Monument, we're fine for that. Where do we have a Temple of the Old One? Because remember, in order to get the furthest research tech, we need to have one, and I don't know if we've built one yet. I'll tell you what, let's start building one here just in case. Let's get your defenses as well. Let's have a look. Energy Dome, Geometric Focus, Star Chambers. We do have a few Slam Mage Priests, so I'm not that fussed about it. Temple Nexus, alright, that's upgraded. Okay, let's go with the assumption we're having, because we've got the Pyramid of tech. Right. That's fine, we'll start up building one up in Slatlan. And Otzotl, where are you going to go? Because if you remember, I sent this chief over back to Lustria, so we can find out what factions happen to be nearby, and we can see then about maybe establishing more trade routes with some of the ones back in our home, rather than just focusing on the ones we do have. Because I can't remember, did we have the event that popped up that said about opening up the trade with all the major factions for the major ports? Because I think we did, didn't we? Because we can actually speak to Hexotor and Itza. But what about any of the other ones? Maybe we can at least be able to try and communicate with them at least. And, while I remember, in fact, guys, for those of you following my New Mass campaign, you'll know that from the video I popped up on Thursday, yeah, that I have some issues with the save file at the moment. Now, I have given it a few goes and tried some different things. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be working. So, after I finish recording today's episode for this and RimWorld, I'm going to have to start a new campaign and see about working my way around to the same or similar position to where we left things off with the previous episode of the New Mass. So, hopefully, we'll get it working. We'll just have to wait and see. Ooh. Raise or sack 3 settlements to get 2 Horned One Riders. That has potential. The only thing is, right next to us, the only ones we've got is Khemri, and while we've been talking about going to war with them, I mean, we could do it once we've finished with the ritual, because we're still going to have quite a few turns left before we get to this one. So, something for us to bear in mind. For now, though, Tiktaq'To. Let's move over. Search runes. Okay, throughout the old world, blah blah blah. So, basically, we need to figure out what this one is here, the one with the question mark. So it's quite simple. You obviously look for the different pieces, see if you can find one which matches, and then go from there. So we can see, for example, by popping onto this one, that is the next symbol. So we need to click on this one. It picks up the Armor of Fortune, which is pretty nice. Ancient Plaques +5, an extra 1,000 treasury. Okay, and next turn we'll see about colonizing it. Xotl will let you do the same and search the ruins. We haven't got any enemies nearby, so no one's going to snatch the territory from us. Can you not reach it this turn? There we go. Oh, this one I hate. Let's see. If we turn it... I mean, I still have no real idea how it works. I think if we turns it, it's the blue ones, so which don't have their symbols on here. Okay, what about the red ones? Failed. Oh well, one of those things. Lord Croak, leaving you for now. Skip that. Okay, let's come over here and deal with Malefex Kurgan Tamer. So I think this time round, Khotgar, you may have the honours of taking out this final Chaos Army. Again, another easy yard to resolve. I don't really want to fight it if it's this easy. But we haven't had a fight for a little while, have we? You know what? Let's do it. Well, I will make this nice and quick. So I'm going to skip over the loading screen here. And I'll see you guys on the fighting map in just a second. Huh. Well, that loaded up a lot easier than I thought it was going to. But, here's the campaign. Here's the battle, I mean. Enemy is deployed right in front of us. Now, what I saw on the map is that something like this could make a nice little point for us. But I'm thinking of just deploying up on the top of the hill here. And then what we'll do then is have our allies come around to join in the fight. Well, just to have them a little bit closer to us, we could just deploy right on top here, can't we? So let's do something like that. We'll have Source Warriors come up here. Temple Guards, Armored and Shield. Let's put some of you guys mixed in the front line here. Something like that. There we go, a nice big thick line. So do something like this. Right. There we go, we have a nice wide formation. We should be able to deal with a lot of them then pretty easily. We've got the Bastardon with the Arcus of Tekov on this side, the Vivification one right here. Pterodons, they don't really have any missile abilities, do they, this army? Let's see about deploying you just nearby, ready to start shooting at them straight away. Yeah, I think we actually can just attack them. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, the Herbal Tide can be up on the top here. You can be on the top. Can we not put you up here? Oh, is it really that small a deployment zone? No matter, we'll stick you guys there instead. Khotgar is going to be on the front line, of course. Scar Veteran is going to be in the line there. My Skink Priest... What abilities do you have? I'll tell you what, let's gamble a bit for your magic. Wild Hearts, Drop Rocks, Broad Form, Flock of Doom, Amber Spear, Pounds and Penetrable Fear. Okay, just so I know. Right, start the battle. Okay, you guys... Where is the commander? Here. Go ahead and throw some fireballs at him, please. Right, and when you're ready, feel free to blast him with some Fire of the Gods. Okay, reinforcements are going to be making their way over. We're just going to have them deploy basically right by here. So they can swoop in ready to help. Takao, you can get in position up there. Winky, you can get into a position right by the corner there. Alright, let's bring you guys up on this flank. You guys come over here. Alright. You can come over this way. You guys can come over this way too. Okay. Let's start blasting them. Flock of Doom. Really? I had in my head that the range was a little bit better than that, I would be honest. Oh, I forgot. Say hello to my little friend. That's it. Blast him. And apparently he's coming straight out of the sand. Attack him. You guys, come over here and start dealing with them. Your, my dear Manticore, are going to finish them off. Slow things down a minute. Alright, let's have you charge forward into these units. You guys come over here to support. Alright, Kragar, you're going to have some fun. Alright, first of all, blast him into some magic into those units there. When you're ready. Okay, charge. Oh, someone's blasting me with magic. Okay, you concentrate on dealing with them. You, good sir, use the Flock of Doom on this unit of Chaos Warriors. You finish eating the Chaos Sauce with me, please. Alright. You can come over here and start blasting him. My lord is under attack, is he? Really? I think we'll be okay. Alright. You guys come over here and start having some fun. You guys, you might as well start making your way over here now to start charging into their flanks. In fact, all of you might as well just start coming over this way, ready to charge forward, just to help out. Because sure, why not? Okay. Alright, let's level them up just before the giant's going to come in to attack. Okay, come and attack him. You guys come in to attack him. You guys come over here and help out against the giant Chaos Stroll. You do deadly onslaughts. We're going to make that chaos. Okay, let's bring you over this way. Let's drop a rock right on your heads. Okay, you go and defeat these. You charge on down here. You charge over this way. You guys come this way. You guys come into that. Okay, you guys come around this way and attack them in the flanks. You guys come forward this way and attack them. You Whipperdactyls come over here and attack these. You two focus your fire now on the Kit Trolls. Since they're well, weak to fire, that should hopefully help things out a little bit. Do have a nice little Flock of Doom right into there. How is my Manticore doing? Okay, you guys come over here. You guys come over here. Manticore, kill him off. I tell you what, if not... Come on, you can do this. He's got... I was about to say, he's literally got no health right now. How is he still alive? There we go. Victory is mine. And because, of course, they are forced marching, it means now that they can actually be completely eliminated from the campaign. And we've managed to hold off the chaos threat for this ritual. Now, we still have the final ritual to go after this one is done. And I have been warned that we're going to have to expect a few things. So I know one of the big things is that we're going to have a big fight between us and all the other factions that are involved in the race for the Vortex. So Nagorond with Malekith, we've got Lothian, I believe, with Teclis, we've got Skaven as well with, I can't remember if it was Creek or, oh Christ, what's that other bloke? The Pestilence Priest guy. Oh, he's got a... You know who I'm talking about anyway. But I know we're going to have a big fight with them. We're going to have a lot of armies going to be coming towards us, I imagine, for the final ritual. From Chaos and Skaven. And we're no doubt going to have intervention forces coming as well. So, we're going to have to defend against a lot of enemies when it comes to the final ritual. But we do have a lot of cash. My armies are extremely skilled right now. And the only thing, though, is that before we actually start the fight for the final ritual, what I may have to do is look to see which one of my, which one of my unique, my epic units, my most highly skilled troops are going to be joining up with Tiktaq'To, just ready for the final fight. Now, it's a shame I'm not going to be able to use someone as epic as Kragar in the fight. I mean, Tiktaq'To is more of an opportunist at best, but hey-ho. Well, it should be okay. Now, I forgot. I was going to cut out the end screens and the beginning screens of the battles because of how long it's loading up. But this is actually going pretty okay today. It's loading a lot more quickly than usual. So, hey, maybe there's a nice change for it. At least I managed to kill you guys without any real issues. In fact, no one really killed that many. We lost, what, 230... Yeah, 230 of our troops. I mean, we killed more of them than they killed of us, anyway. Right. When you're ready, game. But anyway, now that we've defeated the Vessels of Chaos, we can focus now on just finishing the ritual. The way it's going, probably see about finishing it in today's episode. Because we've only got, what, 5 more turns to do? So, yeah, might as well get that over and done with. Let's try and get some more money from you guys. Okay, Vessels of Chaos destroyed. Abductor... Sure, Helmet Discord. That could be handy for one of my characters, like... Kutsakaru. Because he's one of my main line fighters. So we give you... Crown of Command, maybe? Hang on, which one is it? Is it the Talisman I'm thinking of? Nope. Which one does it fall under? I thought the Helmet Discord counted as... I suppose I can give you a Crown of Command anyway. But I thought it counted as a enchanted item. Equipment gains. Helmet Discord. Yeah, ready to... Oh no, it's armor. Right. Oh, I'm a bit numpty, aren't I? I suppose it does make sense. Helm of Discord. I just had in my head that it wasn't, you know? Anyway, let's move... Takao, let's move... Excuse me. Move you back. Thank you. Alright. Kutsakaru, let's sort that out. Your enchanted shield can go. Instead, Helmet Discord, much better. Excellent debuffs. Although saying that... Kipsity. I'm actually going to give it to you instead. If we can find it. Helmet Discord. The reason being, like I said, we're going to be using this army, no doubt, in the final fight. So having anything that's going to sort of help out in that regard is going to be useful. But not only that, but having him be, having him be able to use this, with the fact that he's on a pterodon, means he can just hover on top of enemy armies and just attack it, like, keep using it over and over again. So I'd rather try and do it with something like that. Okay, Lord Croak, fine, we've already told you no. Winky, let's give you Blade Master. Alright, and which one was it? Where's the Khalees Palace? Alright, let's upgrade that finally. Let's upgrade your defenses too. Let's get Scrying Pool just because why not? And we've already got some of those, we've already got some of these, we've already got some of these. Energize spawn pools for hordes, maybe? Or just get more pterodons? Nah, let's just go for more money instead. There we go. Alright, so let's end the turn. Oh yes, I forgot about you. So, who owns this again? It was the Order of Law Masters, wasn't it? Yeah, Citadel of Dusk. What I may end up doing is just sending him through Lustria itself to go through the center and see which other factions are here. Not only that, but I have to be honest, something I do miss from earlier Total War games is the ability to share and sell and buy map information from other factions. It's just be nice to know, like, who owns what, or how get a sense of the wider world around, sort of around you. Especially, like, fair enough in the standard Total War, like, in standard Warhammer world, you know that because of how the world is designed, that everyone is going to basically stay where they're going to be. Whereas in a Total War game where potentially you can have factions appear anywhere, you know, when you could have something like, you know, Kenry making its always way up towards the Border Princes, or have Lothian go up again and start conquering Nagaland. It's just nice to be able to have a sense of what's going on in the wider world, and map information would have been a nice way of doing that. But maybe that'll be something for another Total War game, just to bring it back in some form. Anyway, let's have you start making your way through the center of Lustria. Just gives you something to do now, doesn't it? Prajo, to be honest, at this point, you really haven't got much for me. You're just sort of sitting around not doing anything. Alright, let's give you that. Alright. Let's reclaim Sudenberg now. Like so. We'll get that built up. And El Calabad can do the same. It's just a shame that this was coming up to a tier 5 settlement when it was burnt down. And that does suck. Quite a bit, I must say. But that's just the way the game goes sometimes. We'll get some more growth going anyway, just to help out a little bit here. And what I'm actually going to do is discard this at the Elven Ruins and just replace it for the moment with the growth building so we can get that done a little bit more quickly. In fact, Lord Croak, let's actually use a point here to help that out. And then if we grab you, just for the moment, I'll stick you out here, right? And that should actually allow us to get a lot of... Oh no, we actually got population 5. Oh Jesus, we're going to be shooting through this then in that case. I didn't realise. I forgot then that actually is wound up. My bad. Oh, well, I'm quite fine about that now. Hipkiss, let me see. Let's give you that and that. Lord Crocker. Question is, do we want to start the war against Khemri? I mean, how much do we need again for this? 5,000. We get 70 a turn. So we got just over 1,000, so that's what, 16 turns once the ritual is done. So 20 turns from now, we can start the final ritual. Would that be enough for us to really bother fighting Khemri? Might be. Let's have a quick look, actually. Khemri, we're strength level 1, us is 2. But to be honest, I would still bet on my troops over theirs. Quartalabaris is over here. Itzel, are you willing to talk to us now? Maybe. No. Our reliability is still very, very low. That's a shame. That's a shame. You know what? I think we need some entertainment in this fight. What I'm going to do... Kasabar, Bagar, and Tuk, playing Tuskas. What I think I might do, actually, is... to give us a nice little buffer zone, is to formalize my relationship with the Bowmen of Orion, right? So we can then have them as a proper ally, if assuming our reliability goes up. Then we'll go after the Plain of Tuskas and basically the whole province here of the Shifting Sands. Burn it to the ground, or weaken it then so the Bowmen of Orion will come in and help us. And then we can focus then on marching up then to attack their other territories. We do have Exotl, we have Tiktaq'To, and we're going to be able to bring Quaggar to the fight. So that should all help out. The only thing we need to do is make sure we have something here, maybe at Lashik, just to hold the settlement in case any attacks come in that way. But we do actually have Takao here to do that. So if I get you force marching, good sir, you can make your way over towards the Death's Head monoliths. And I don't know, would it be quicker to try and get to Lashik by sea or by land? We'll get you out onto the land first of all, and then we'll go from there. For now, let's just move you over here. We're gonna... I suppose we don't need to wait, do we? Hang on. Let's upgrade the Fortress of Dawn. Right, let's just formalize. Because we've got a defensive alliance. Would you be willing to do... No. Okay. In that case, let's try and make things a little bit more annoying for them. Ambush... What do we... Can... Oh, we can't raid. I forgot we can't raid. Damn, that's not going to help. Okay, well maybe we'll just piss off Cetra enough by marching around in his territory. Who knows? But then they really do like us. The only thing is that we just need something to do for like 15 turns. 20 if you include this one. Because otherwise you guys are going to be a bit bored if I just keep hitting end turn over and over and over and over again. Oh, hello. Ritual of the Unrequited Lover. That sounds a lot more romantic than I think it should be, given the fact it probably involves some sort of sacrifice. I suppose unrequited lover is one way of doing a sacrifice? But anyway, guys and girls, I think that's actually going to be the end of today's episode. We've now reached the 30-minute mark. And still haven't encountered the Warband of the Hound, but they don't seem like they're coming after us. But yeah, next time, we'll finish off this ritual. We'll start a war against Khemri, because now we've got Kroq-Gar here, we'll be able to just head towards the Plain of Tuskers. And everyone else is replenishing it so quickly that we'll be back in action in one turn. So next turn, after that, this one, we'll start the war. Let's just bring you out to sea a minute. Alright, how would you get to Lashik? Going by sea, it's going to be quicker. Okay, fair enough. But anyway, guys, that's the end of today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And I hope you join me next time for more Warhammer 2. But until then, everyone, as you know, take care. And goodbye for now.